Okay, we are live and it usually takes about 10 seconds for it to
Okay.
um refresh and then it pops up. And we'll wait for some friends to come on and oh, there it is.
We're
And
on.
I will tag my peeps and share us out. Okay. And share to my two little groups. In case people don't see it here, maybe they'll see it over there.
Hey, Priscilla. Okay, we're on. Let me see, people.
Hey, ornament buddy, sweetie. Priscilla, did you see, and Shannon, I forget, are you signed up for the handmade ornament
I
exchange?
am. That's exciting. I'm
We have
excited for
like
that. Hey,
50
Carissa.
people signed up so far.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I mean, yeah, wow. I'm very happy with the turnout. Hi, Maricela. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Love Bug. There's my Love Bug. Carissa did so good. She did her first live ever yesterday.
Oh,
She did
congratulations. I'll have
so
to go back and watch
good.
the replay. I missed
She
it.
was a professional. She had everything pre-prepped and ready to go. And then she showed how to do her rainbow and her braid and her little lollipop ears on her character. So cute.
Oh, cute.
Professional. You would never know that she had never gone live before. Hi, Miss Sandy. How are
Hey,
you?
Sandy.
Thank you for
Hey,
sprinkling.
Maricela.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we'll maybe start slowly explaining what we're doing. Hey, Ramona. Um, and I'll kind of explain what I'm going to do, and then Shannon's going to explain what she's going to do. I am doing one project again all month long, the 4 Mondays. Oh, where did Shannon go? Maybe she's sharing. When you share, it bumps you out of StreamYard. So we'll wait till she comes back to make sure she didn't lose her connection. Hey, Mary, how are you? Welcome, everyone. We're so happy you're here. Hey, Albert, how are you? I didn't, I can't remember if she signed up or not, Albert. I'll have to go and check. Oh, oh, the cookie exchange. I thought you were talking about the handmade ornament exchange. All right. Shannon lost her connection. Sometimes when you share and you're in StreamYard and you try to share to Facebook, it bumps you out. So I'm going to have to wait for her to come back. Um, oh, there she is. Hold on. There she is. Okay. She should be back. There she is. Okay. It does that sometimes. It'll bump you out. Can everyone still hear us? Because I don't hear you, Shannon. I don't hear you. I don't hear you, Shannon. I don't hear you. Can everyone hear me? Pause, everyone. Bear with us while we get all of our tech straight. It asks you every time if you're going to allow your microphone. It should be like a setting that you could always click on. You can hear me, Sandy. How about Shannon? You hear me? Can you hear Shannon? No, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you now. I can hear you now. Yep.
Okay.
So what did you have to do just in case it happens again?
There's a little microphone on the screen that I accidentally hit.
I'm looking for it because oh, I see it. I see it. Okay. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll probably do that at some point and I wouldn't know how to fix it. Okay. So here's the little inspiration photo we're working off of that we found on Pinterest. And I told Shannon for now, because we're heading into the Christmas holidays, I'm inspired by this cute gingy here, so I'm gonna try to recreate it smaller than this huge one. And maybe I'll try to do the snowman one in January, maybe. So that's what I'm gonna try to recreate. How about you, Shannon? What are you working on today?
So, Hobby Lobby has these, they're like the porch leaner size wooden gingerbread. It's a stack of 3. I don't know, it's kind of hard to get the whole thing in at one time, but it's only $14.90. Well, I bought mine last year. It was $14.99 at Hobby Lobby. It's in the wood Christmas aisle. And so I just have went ahead and painted the gingerbread men, and that's all I've really
That
got
was
the
gonna
other
be
stuff prepped.
my next question. Did it come unfinished wood or did you have to paint it?
It's unfinished, and I painted it white first, and then I painted the gingerbread men so that the edges were white.
Oh, so smart. That's great. That's great. All right, I'm going to show really quick, guys, because some of you have already grabbed your tickets for our little virtual workshop. Maricela, I think she's still on here, and I are hosting. This is the small project that I'll be teaching in the little virtual workshop. And then here's my larger project. Maricela and I each are going to teach a small project, and we're each going to teach a larger project. And mine is kind of a topsy-turvy cake situation with all the Candyland sweets. You don't have to do it pink if you don't like pink. You don't have to do the 2 layers if you don't want something this big. You can just do the 1 layer. But I
Love
did want
that.
to share that really quick, little sneak peeks. And we can get started crafting now. Okay.
Hey, Kathleen. Hi, Mary.
So I again rated my stat. Where did Shannon go again? She went bye-bye again. Uh-oh. All right. I rated, we'll wait for her to come back on. I rated my stash in the garage. So I'll kind of explain. I'm watching for her to pop back on, you guys. So these are those discs from the dollar store in case anyone wants to make this along with me. And I'm going to glue 2 together so the head is nice and thick and chunky. All right. I'm going to use that for the head because the gingy head in my inspiration photo is not round like a styrofoam ball. It's round like a disc. Okay. So that's what I'm going to use for the head. For the body, the little jacket, this is a portion of a larger styrofoam cone. I used the top part of it and it looks like some of the bottom for other projects. So this was just in my stash. That's going to be his little jacket part. And again, just in case anyone wants to make this along with me, for his little hat, I grabbed the top of paper mache box from my stash. That's going to be the brim. And again, this is a styrofoam cone that I had cut, used the top for another project. That's going to be his little hat. You guys know I love to raid my stash and I keep everything. And then I thought for his little legs, I had some, oh, there she is. Hold on, guys. Let me let her back in. There she is.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So my phone, I have it set on do not disturb, but if one of my kids call me, it will always interrupt anyway. So
Yes. Yeah.
my son keeps calling. I'm like, I'm gonna have to just take the call real quick and tell him to stop calling me. I'm on a live. So
That happened to me one time. My son called and it bumped me out. It bumped me
yeah,
out. Yes, True
I
Merit
think
is
I'll
like
do
that.
that.
Then these, you could get these styrofoam, I don't know what you call them. They're just styrofoam, long pieces. They're like 24 inches long by maybe, 2 inches wide. I just cut off what I thought would be a good size for his or her little legs. And then I took a small styrofoam ball from the dollar store, cut it in half, and I thought I would attach that, and that will create the little gingerbread legs. So that's where I am so far. And then I have another disc that we're going to put him on that will be the base, that peppermint candy base that he will stand on. So those are all my little parts and pieces. And again, guys, It's all from my stash. The only thing that's brand new is these 2 discs. They were in my stash, but everything else is leftover parts and pieces from other projects.
I'm also working from my stash, but I have so in order to get like how this is carved into. Oh, okay. I was thinking I wasn't hearing you, but I'm getting confused because of the delay. So
Yeah, there's quite a delay, and as people are coming on, I'm just waving to so I don't interrupt you.
okay. So in order to get my pattern, I just took a piece of paper and a crayon, and then like when we were in school and you would scribble, and then it kind of highlights the pattern.
So smart.
Like
Wow.
that.
And did you say that's parchment paper you're using?
This is just copy paper from my
Copy
printer.
paper.
And so once you scribble over it, it'll kind of show you a better outline. And then I took a Sharpie marker and like filled in the outline so I could better see it, and then I cut it out. So that's how I would get like my different shapes to make my different patterns for it.
So smart. I love that. I love hanging out with smart people. You guys, Shannon and I sat in front and behind of each other at Fake Bakers, and oh my gosh, can I just tell you the giggles? I mean, there were lots of giggles like the whole time. We had so much fun.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
And your outfit Tuesday night, chef's kiss. Just the cutest stinking thing ever.
Oh, thank you.
She was a cute little pink gingerbread girl with sparkles and headband and sparkly shoes, and I mean, just adorable.
Well,
Adorable.
thank you. Hey, Deanna. So then after I got my patterns, I did this all the way down the whole gingerbread, and then I just traced it onto like the foam sheets and cut them out. So this is just the glitter foam sheet.
All right, I'm just this is going to be a little bit boring on my end at first, you guys, because I am just basically covering the base styrofoam cone that will be his jacket with scraps of glitter foam sheets from my stash.
I'm just gonna hot glue this on since it's just wood.
How cute. I love gingerbreads. My mother-in-law collects them, and she actually leaves a good portion of hers out all year. Like she has gingerbread dishes. She leaves them in her little china hutch all year.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the more overtly Christmas things she'll put away, but then she has some that are just, that she could leave out all year that aren't super duper. Yes, exactly. Carissa, her headband was so cute.
Oh, thank you, Carissa. Yeah, so I have for at Christmas time, I do one room in Candyland Christmas, and the other room I do in just the traditional gingerbread Christmas. But I
Oh,
love
do you?
gingerbread, all things gingerbread right now. So
Yeah. I used to do, well, my big tree in my family room is patriotic, red, white, and blue, has been for 38 years. I just always do that. And then I used to do like more traditional red and green, and then I kind of morphed over to the red with the white and black buffalo plaid, like farmhousey when we had the B&B. And then a couple years ago when we moved to the beach, everything is pastel and blue and pink. So I just do all Candyland now. But my big tree in the family room is still patriotic.
yeah,
I love it all. I love it all.
me too. I can't decide. I'm constantly changing. Probably about every 3 or 4 years, I totally change everything. So,
That's always fun though. It's fun
yeah,
to shop for new things, and then you're not bored putting your decorations up. It's always fun to put new stuff up.
trying to make it so you guys can see what I'm doing here. My table's not so big.
Yeah, it's hard with those, like my topsy turvy hat project. You just can't get it all on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cute though. So
Thank
cute.
you.
Are you going to use this as a porch leaner on your porch, or like where are you going to put it?
I'm going to keep it inside. So up next to my fireplace.
Oh,
in my
cute.
or my dining room. I'm going to set it beside the fireplace. I actually have two of them, so I'm going to do one on each side.
Oh, how cute. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. I saw, because I mean, I'm on Pinterest all the time trying to come up with ideas to morph them into fake baking. And I saw the cutest for Christmas fireplace decorated like a gingerbread house.
Oh yeah,
The
I love that.
actual, the mantle, they did some kind of with I want to say the foam boards and made
Mhm.
the top roof part of the gingerbread house, and then the bottom part, like where the fireplace is, they made into the house, like where the actual opening for the fireplace was, that was the door. It was so cute, so
Oh,
cute.
sounds really cute. I want to do that.
How about everyone watching? What do you do for Christmas? Do you do traditional red and green? Do you do a mix of different things? Do you do Candyland? What does everyone do? I'm curious. I love going to holiday home tours. Shannon, do you do that ever? I always.
So I love to go like drive around. My family always drives around and looks at the Christmas lights. But
Hmm.
unfortunately, around here, there's just not a lot of like the home tours. I'm all about it. I love to see how people decorate their homes and
Hmm.
um, get the inspiration and everything. We just don't
Yeah.
have something like that around here,
Uh,
unfortunately.
when we had the B&B, after we finished our renovation, the historical committee from in town approached us and said, every year we do a historical holiday home tour, and we'd love for you to open your house up and put it on the tour. So we were the first year one of 9 homes that we
Ooh.
opened our home up, and we had like 100 people come through doing the home tour. And it was really nice because the day before the home tour, the 9 of us that were the ones participating, we got to take the whole day, and they let us go individually to all the homes that were going to be on the public tour the next day, so we didn't miss out. We got
Oh,
to go and see
fun.
the homes. Yeah, but I enjoyed that because I do love seeing everyone's, the way they decorate and
Right.
their decor, and all of the things, different themes. Candyland in the kitchen. Michelle says different themes. Chris is different. Candyland and gingerbread Mary. I love that.
Hmm.
Deanna does vintage. Maricela, every room is different. That's very cool. That's so cool. Wow. I love that.
I'm gonna try to make a ruffle, so I'm just pulling the wire.
I never have good luck doing that. I always lose the wire. It'll come out when I cut it, it'll come out the other end, and then I lose all my ruffle.
Hmm. That seems
So
to
I
be,
tend to do a running stitch with a needle and thread, and just, double the thread up and then just pull it.
yeah. This is like a furry, so the wire's not really in there very good. I'm hoping it doesn't pull out.
All right, guys, I'm almost to the end of the big cone. This is the biggest piece I kind of have to cover with glitter foam sheets, so we can move on. All of the above, Marianne says. Candyland in her kitchen, traditional in the family room. UGA in the game room. I love that, Marianne.
Oh, fun.
Pink and orange in your bedroom. I love pink and orange together. And patriotic every few years. I love it. Love it. Oh, the ruffle's going to be cute on her.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully we
Adorable.
can get it to work.
Adorable. So, how many that are on today watched one or multiples or all of yesterday's, the snowflake ornaments that everyone was on live recreating, that Amy Lynn Burke showed us how to make? That was so fun.
I missed that yesterday. I'll have to go back and catch a replay.
Yeah. Uh, Kathleen says she always did a mix, didn't know about Candyland until now. Thank you, Kathleen, for the stars. Appreciate you so much. Hi, Christy. Carissa, I think you definitely need a Formula One tree. For how much you guys love it and participate and watch it, you need a Formula One tree.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
I
That would
like when
be,
people do different things like that,
yeah.
outside the norm.
Sometimes it's hard to find to source the decor items and ornaments and stuff, but sometimes that's half of the fun, the
Mm-hmm.
hunt for all
Right.
of the items to decorate.
Right. Or
Like
making
this
it
year,
yourself if you can't find it. So.
exactly. Last year, I knew I was doing my outside of our new house all Candyland, so I was like a crazed person at this time of the year last year because I was making like crazy swags and a wreath for my front door and a gigantic garland around my windows and things to put in the yard and stuff. So this year will be. I just have to pull it out and put it up, fluff it and put it up.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. All right, I'm all the way around. I bent my foam to make a crease for my seam, and now I'm just gonna cut it off and we'll finish this cone off.
I tried a new thing this year. We'll see how it actually works out. But my gingerbread tree, every ornament, when I put it on, I use like zip or twist ties. And so I didn't feel like taking them all apart. So I just put the whole thing in a big trash bag and stuck it in the barn. So we'll see how it comes out of the bag this
Oh,
year. I may
wow.
completely regret it. We'll see.
I kind of do that, like with my big tree, my big like 8 foot tree in the family room. All the rest of mine are smaller, slim 4 foot trees. So I put them away like in closets in the house. I just put a big lawn and leaf bag over it so it won't get dusty, and I put them in like spare closets upstairs. But our big tree, I take the ornaments off because most of my ornaments are the glass ones, and I'm afraid they would get broke, but
Mm-hmm.
I leave the lights and uh picks, like berry picks and stuff in the tree. Then I wrap it with old sheets and I duct tape it and we carry it out of the house like that, and we have a spot in the garage, a nook that we tuck it in so we don't
Mm-hmm.
have to disassemble and put it up every year.
Yeah, that makes it nice when you
Yeah,
can.
that's half the battle. I despise fluffing tree branches on artificial trees.
Me too.
Just
Love
like when you
Christmas, don't
paint.
love the tree. Like,
Hmm.
I
Just
love
like
to
when you
decorate.
paint and you have to put the blue tape. I hate doing that. I don't
Hmm.
mind painting, but I don't like doing the blue tape.
Well, the blue tape always messes me up. I feel like I paint without it because when I peel it off, it takes the paint with it. So I
Yes.
just do my best to not use it.
Yep. Well, when we were renovating the bed and breakfast, I was doing 90% of the painting inside myself. I just had a guy come do the ceilings because they were 12 foot and I even on a ladder I couldn't reach.
Hmm.
So I literally painted for 6 months. In the first
Yeah.
room, I did blue tape, and it took me like a whole day to blue
Hmm.
tape everything. And I felt like that was such a waste of time. So after that, I got so good. By the end of the 6 months, I was like a professional painter. I could do cut in a straight line, just freehand,
Hmm.
and didn't get it on the ceiling. I mean, yeah.
That's what we kind of like did a flip house a while back that we lived in shortly, and I painted the whole thing inside, and it was like I started out trying that tape and I could never get it to work, and it takes forever to put it, you know, to put it down, and then it takes your paint with it. So I just cut it
Yeah.
in, and
Yeah.
you find the right paintbrush and it makes it a lot easier.
Exactly. The one guy that was helping us with some of the stuff that we couldn't do, he actually was a retired army paratrooper, and
Mm-hmm.
he was doing painting and odd jobs on the side because he got hurt. So he was a disabled I think jumping out of one of the aircraft one time he got
Oh
really
my.
hurt. But that's what he said. He's like, you go get you the best pretty uh paintbrush that you could get, the nice angled one to cut in. And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
that does all the work for you. And it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, just that angle on there helps a lot.
Hmm. Hey, Michelle, welcome in. How are you, sweet girl? Hey, Jenna. I'm looking to see if there's anyone popped in that I didn't say hi to. Oh, Michelle, you're getting a new couch? How exciting. What color? Is it for your living room? I love new furniture.
Yeah.
We got we brought everything that I thought I would need from when we moved from the B&B to this house, but I did get a new couch, two new side chairs, and two new end tables and lamps, and a new
Nice.
dining table for this house. But everything else, we just used our furniture that we had.
Mhm. I
We
love
had
new
a
furniture.
we had a big old estate sale when we moved out of there because that house was 3,800 square foot, and I had 6 bedrooms in it because I mean it was a
Oh,
B and B.
wow.
And
Yeah.
here, I mean, we have 2,500 square foot and
Mhm.
3 bedrooms. So I had ton of furniture I didn't need. Ton of furniture. So,
So my
hi,
brother-in-law's an
Wendy.
auctioneer and he does estate sales all the time.
Oh,
Uh, I used to work with them as their clerk.
oh, that's
Clerk,
fun.
cashier, I've done all the different things.
So fun.
Mhm.
Wendy, it's the first Monday in the new month. So this is the inspiration photo Shannon and I are working off of. I'm taking it literal. I am duplicating this cute standing gingy. I'm sizing mine down a little bit. And Shannon is gonna do like 4 different uh gingy holiday projects throughout the month inspired by that photo. So she's doing like they call them porch leaners, but she's gonna do 2 of them and put them on the sides of her fireplace.
Yeah. That way I can put what I want on them and they won't get messed up in the weather.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. My only saving grace with doing some fake bake stuff last year and wanting to put it outside on my front porch is my porch actually is covered. It's about 10 foot wide and 14 foot long, and it's completely covered, and
Hmm.
it's wide enough where even if it does rain, uh the garlands around my windows and the wreath on my front door won't get wet.
Yeah.
But when I did the swags like on my garage, the windows up over my garage, they do get wet, so I had to keep that in mind with things that I like, candy things. I did the pool noodle candies with the cellophane around it. That could get wet. It's not going to ruin it. I just made sure I didn't put any fake bake stuff on there.
My problem is I have a covered porch, but the wind, I live out in the country and it is windy. So
Yeah.
I can't put much outside. It ends up just blowing away.
I am at the beach, so yes, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous windy here, and I literally I put nails inside my hardy plank siding. I had my husband all the way around. So when I put the garland up there, I like took a piece of the branch of the garland and wrapped it around the nail. And
Hmm.
then on the sides, I actually had to take pink chenille stems, wire it around the garland, and then put it through my window and close my window on it to anchor it
Well, that
on
worked.
the because the nails at the top held the top of the garland, but the sides were blowing and candies were falling off. So I had to come up with a creative way to
Where
anchor
there's
the
a will, there's a
sides.
way.
There is, exactly. There is.
Make it work.
My husband's like, are you sure about that outside? Are you sure it's not just gonna blow to smithereens? So I put it out, and then the next day things were blown all over. I'm like, I need to come up with another plan.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about having done it last year, this year I just will duplicate what I did last year. Last year, it's like the first year with anything new, you got to trial and error and figure things out. So this year it should go up a lot quicker for me this year.
This is
It's
just a ribbon that I pre-made. It's just I took the ribbon, folded it, and then put a zip tie to get that style bow that I needed.
all right. So this is that scrap piece of top of a paper mache round box. I use the bottom, I'm sure, to make a little mini cake, but I never throw these leftover pieces out because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I could use them for something. And when I went to scrounge pieces for my garage, I'm like, that and that would make the perfect little hat.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's cute.
My husband, I mean, he's so funny. He'll empty like a butter container. He's like, now, do I throw this out or do we keep this? I'm like, no, we keep everything.
Right. Never throw anything away. You'll need it like the next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Welcome in.
I'm just putting little
Welcome,
cabochons
everyone.
on here.
All right. So I'm just going to glue this on and hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, how precious. That's adorable, Shannon.
Thank you.
So did I miss it? Is the bow ribbon or is that clay?
It's ribbon, and then
Ribbon.
I just, in order to make them, I just took a piece of ribbon and then I folded the two pieces in and gathered it in the center with a zip tie. So that's how I made my bows. Simple. I can't tie a bow to save my life, so I improvise.
I use zip ties for my bows too. I feel like it's just so easy. I get those tiny little baby ones.
Mm-hmm.
They work great to hold your ribbon together.
Yeah.
All right, so let me eyeball this and see if this piece is wide enough to do all the way around the brim. I think it is, but hopefully it is. Let's see.
Hey, Michelle. Hey,
Oh,
Wendy. Hi,
no, it's
Stephanie.
not. So I'm gonna have to go this way with it, which is not a problem. I got plenty, so we'll do it. We will do it this longer way.
I'm fighting space over here. So my wall's right here. So I can't slide this way far enough for you guys to see what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of working back and forth.
I always run out of space on my craft table.
Yes, there's never enough room in the craft room. I think no
Mm-mm.
matter how big the craft room I have, I'll always wish I had bigger. So
Yeah, I'm crafting on an old 1950s black and white enamel kitchen table.
oh
And it's
yeah.
really neat. I don't know if you guys, on that end, I have the leaf pulled out. On this end, I don't, but I can. So, like, do you guys see this? This whole side pulls out and it'll give me like 12 inches more room. So, I actually should use it because I have it, but I just,
Yeah.
on the one side, it's, but I feel like now I'm so far away from the camera because would have to go so far back.
That's neat though.
Yeah, but I feel like if I work on like a bigger project, I at least have the option to pull it out. And then it's got a drawer here, so I keep all of my tools that I use all of the time and need handy all of the time right in the drawer. So it's kind of convenient.
And
I
this
love
is just
it.
one of those little peppermints that come from the ornament that you get at Hobby Lobby. You just buy the ornament and break it open, and it's full of little peppermints you can use.
I just did that last week. Who did I think Joanne Brandy was talking about it on one of her lives.
Yeah.
So I got one of the peppermint circle ones and one of the candy cane ones. And
Mm-hmm.
the hardest thing was breaking it open at
It is hard to get
home.
it open.
Oh my
You have to
gosh.
cut the top off of it.
Yeah. I used my husband's bolt cutters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle, it is. It's a cool table. I've had it for a real long time too. And I love it. And it was one of those pieces when we were moving, I'm like, it's 100% coming with me. I would never leave it behind because I love it so much. And
Hi,
I mean,
Albert.
I got it from an antique show years ago, and I want to say I paid maybe $50 for it. It's
That's
well
awesome.
worth it. Yeah,
Yeah.
well worth it. Oh, Stephanie was doing her first live too yesterday, Carissa, and she did a puppy snowflake. Yeah, we were, like I had mentioned, I was at my son's, so I had to go live from my son's, and then we were there for a little bit, and then we left in the afternoon and had to drive home. So I couldn't watch. And then when I got home, I was exhausted, and so maybe tonight I'll go back and rewatch the replays of the ones I didn't get a chance to see yesterday. Everyone's take on the projects were so different. I loved it so much.
Oh,
I know those gingies are adorable.
thank you,
So, so
Michelle.
cute. So cute.
Here it is. I lost one of my little candies. I was trying to find it. So I'm just gluing these little candies on the center here. And I don't remember where these came from. I think they were just like a Timu cabochon. That one had a little extra on it.
So, what's on everyone's work table this week? What are you guys working on? Are people still doing Halloween? Have you migrated over to fall, or is everyone switching full on Christmas? I'm full on Christmas. How about you, Shannon?
I am transitioning Halloween to Christmas. And I feel like that's the hardest time of year for me because my craft room goes crazy. I've got all this I have so much Christmas stuff that it's like it overwhelms me at first. So
Yeah,
I need to
yeah,
get my craft room back in order.
yeah. I have it all over there. I have stuff in my craft room. I have craft supplies in my coat closet.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know where she went. Maybe she got a phone call now too. So yeah, this one I feel like they were a really good deal because, like I said, this was only $14.99 at Hobby Lobby right now. And well, I bought it last year, maybe a little more this year, but it was like then you take the 50% off that. I mean, you can't beat it. So I love, and I don't love to paint either, which is why I'm trying to do like the gluing. I had to do the base paint, but that's about it. I know. I don't know where she went. Yeah. So I don't love to paint either. So I'm trying to avoid painting as much as possible. And the only thing I had to do was paint it a white base coat and then paint in the gingerbread. The rest of it I'll do without paint.
Do people not know
You're
I'm doing
back.
very important stuff?
Right. Stop calling us, people. We're busy. Did you get a phone call?
Um, they're following up with a text now.
Ugh.
It's something discount monthly bill gone. It was spam. It was spam.
Ah, that's
Don't
frustrating.
bother me when I'm doing very important gingerbread stuff.
Right.
People. Yeah. And then I didn't know how to get myself back in. And I was
I,
afraid to push things because since I'm hosting, I might have completely ended our stream.
yeah.
So I just waited and then it came. It must have been when they finished putting the voicemail, then it let
Oh,
me come back on.
well, I'm glad it
I don't
worked
know.
out.
Peekaboo, Michelle. I can't tell you how many times I said peekaboo over the weekend with my 1-year-old granddaughter. Oh my gosh. She loves to play peekaboo. My daughter-in-law and I went in the car yesterday. We went to TJ Maxx, did some shopping, and then we took her to the playground. And she was
Mhm.
a little fussy in her car seat in the back, so I jumped in the back to occupy her, and I was playing peekaboo with her in the back to make her
Oh,
not cry.
fun.
And that she just loves peekaboo. She loves patty cake. I mean, yeah, all the things. Then I was singing her Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So no wonder I come home exhausted, y'all. I mean, I'm not used to doing all of that anymore. That's what God gives
She
us
wore you
children when
out.
we're young.
Yeah. I have a friend that has a little girl right now, and I'm like, she's in maybe first grade at this point, and I'm like, man, we're the same age, but it's I wouldn't want to raise kids right now from that young of an age. I'm too
No,
old to chase them.
my sleep is too important.
Right. I'm
Oh
I'm
my
an
gosh.
empty nester here. My kids moved out um a couple years ago. So my daughter's she still lives here, but she is at college most of the year. So
Mm-hmm. How old are your children?
20 and 21.
Okay.
Yeah, they were 15 months apart, so they're real close in age.
My sons are 12 months apart, and
Oh wow.
they're this November going to be 34 and 35.
Okay.
Yes, Michelle, the gingy coat. I'm doing, there's the gingy. And the coat I wrapped in the foam sheet, and his hat is going to be the foam sheet. And then his head, his arms, and his legs are going to be clay. The scarf, I'm going to use fabric. I have this real cute candyland fabric from my stash from Hobby Lobby, and I thought that would be an adorable scarf on this cute little candyland gingy. And then he's holding a present. I haven't decided if mine's going to hold a present or a candy cane I thought would be cute, or a lollipop. A candy cane would be cute. I maybe could do like a yarn covered candy cane. That might be super cute.
That would be cute. Oh, yarn covered. That's a good idea. I'm getting ready to make a candy cane for my little gingerbread, but I'm going to do clay. I actually
Super
need two.
cute.
Looks like I need two of them.
Super cute. All right, so this is covered now. I'm gonna trim it. And then where I end up having that seam all the way around, I will add some glitter cord to that to hide it. All right, so let me just trim this. We'll cover the top of the hat, and then all of our pieces that we need to cover with foam will have been covered. Oh, she's asking on your, I thought she was asking on my project. She's asking on yours, will the outfits be foam, are they foam sheets, or did you paint them?
They are foam sheets. So I took a crayon and then I laid it like a piece of paper on. And then I did the where you take the crayon and you scribble over, and that's how I got my patterns to make my different outfits and all the pieces. And then I just cut the stuff out of foam sheets. If that makes sense.
Yep, I love foam sheets.
Yeah, I don't like to paint. So anything I can do to avoid actually painting, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Right, there's the brim of the hat, and I will end up going back to my stash and finding a scrap piece of styrofoam to put in here, because you will be able to see it. When I put it, this eventually will be his head. And when I put it on, you will be able to see up under there. And I don't like how that
Okay.
looks.
Yeah.
So I'll stick a piece of scrap styrofoam in there, and then I'll cover the bottom also with some more of these foam sheets just to finish it off so you don't see that. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but I don't like how that looks. So
Yeah.
we'll finish it off. We'll finish it off. All right, and now this is a portion of a cone for the top of his little hat, and we'll just cover this, guys. And then I think we have covered everything that we need to cover with the foam sheets. I know this, sometimes the beginning of a project is boring because you have to do all of the, you know, the prep stuff. It's more exciting watching it come together to put all the fun stuff on, like the glitter and the buttons and all the fun stuff.
Yes. The
Sometimes
embellishing
it's
fun.
the beginning of projects sometimes are really boring to watch. So today, I'm sorry, guys, you're having to watch my boring part. My boring part of my project. And I'm so frugal. Do you guys see me trying to map these pieces out on my foam sheet to use as little as possible and not waste? I'm trying to not waste. I mean, I
Well,
feel like, and these are the nice ones, the thicker ones from Ginger.
oh
This one,
yeah.
this bubblegum color. So I
Mhm.
really don't want to waste any of it.
Ginger's foam sheets are really nice. Like you
They
don't see
are.
the hot glue through hers like you do the others. I'm currently using
Exactly.
the ones from Hobby Lobby, but I do like Ginger's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. I placed an order with her months back, and I ordered insane amount
Mm-hmm.
of glitter foam sheets. So I just keep pulling from my glitter foam sheet stash.
Yeah, I bought a bunch when I was with her at her retreat, but I'm trying to use up all the
Oh,
junky ones that I have already in my stash
uh-huh.
before I break into hers. Now, if I was doing something that was like a big, nice cake or something, I'll use hers. But for this, I'm just going to use up the
Yeah,
ones that I
I
have.
agree. I have different degrees. Are everyone, are you guys hey Jan, running errands? Gotcha. Are you guys like that too? Do you have different degrees of supplies? Like, top tier supplies that you only use on really good products, and then middle tier and then bottom tier? Like my bottom tier stuff is all out in the garage. That's what I call like my stash stuff. And then my middle tier and my top tier stuff is in, well, my top tier stuff is in my craft room. And then maybe my middle tier stuff is in my hallway closet.
Right.
It's all over my house, you guys. All over my house.
I have craft stuff that I like so well that I keep saving it because I don't want to use it. And I'm like, well, that doesn't
I
make
do
sense,
that.
It's like, oh, I don't want to use that. It's too cute. And it's like, because it looks so
I
much
do
better sitting
that
on my shelf.
too. I would do that when I was in my paper crafting and scrapbooking days. I would get pattern paper that I love so much that I'm like, no, I can't use it. It's too cute. I just want to save it.
It's like,
My
why does
husband's
our
like,
brains think
well,
that way? Doesn't
what
even
do
make
you
sense.
do? Do you have a pattern paper shrine? He's like, are you ever going to use it? Hey,
Exactly.
Carly, how are you? What you doing today? I'm sure you're busy with work. So Shannon and I are partnering together for the month of October. This is our inspiration photo, Carly. So I'm making a version of this giant gingerbread. I'm sizing mine down, but mine's going to be a decent size. And then Shannon is going to be inspired by the photo and create different holiday gingerbreadish inspired things for the 4 Mondays
I'm
in
doing a porch
October.
leaner, but I can't lean it up right now because I just glued that candy cane on there.
Yeah, give it a chance to dry.
Yeah. Do the same
All
thing
right.
down here.
This one won't take as long to cover as the larger one. Oh, Michelle's furniture has arrived. How exciting.
Oh, that's exciting. Hey, Carly.
I want to see pictures, Michelle. Hi,
Yeah,
Heidi.
I'm just using fast grab tacky glue to try to hold this down. We'll see. It's still so wet. I hope it dries and doesn't shrink and pull away, but if it does, I can re-glue it.
All right, I'm almost back to my seam, so I'm going to fold it again right along that seam and finger press it down to make a crease. And then that's how I'll know where to cut the foam sheet. Again, trying not to waste too much of it because this is the good stuff. This is the good foam sheet. Most often I use just the ones from Hobby Lobby, but this is the good, nice thick one from Ginger's. Next week it'll be more exciting to watch me, guys, because I know this watching what I'm doing today is probably kind of like watching paint dry for y'all. Sorry. It's like when I was doing the little mini tree stand buckets, and I would take like one full hour to cover the Mono Magic clay bucket. I mean, that was
Mhm.
boring to watch. That was very boring to watch.
But it's still important to know how to do it. So,
It
it's
is.
good to
Yeah.
show
And
them.
yeah, and I always forget. Sometimes there are new people watching that don't have never seen how to, cover an object with a foam sheet.
Right.
Sometimes it could be tricky matching your seams up, especially for a cone, because the cone is not straight, it's
Mhm.
tapered, and it gets a little tricky matching your seam up
I hope
with
you
the
guys can
angle.
see what I'm doing here. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. That is just darling. So cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
If my mother-in-law lived close and I didn't have to ship to her, I would make something like a version of that for her because I think she would
Mhm.
love it. But we're in North Carolina. She lives in New York, so I have to ship everything, and I'm already stressing about shipping that gingerbread train that I made for her.
Yeah. Well, and they're not easy with your stuff, so you never know how it's going to arrive. Like they
Exactly.
slam
Yeah.
it around.
I had a
Okay.
customer contact me this morning. 2 Pinkoween large things I shipped her last week arrived
Hmm.
today, and I was literally holding my breath because you just never know. You
Yeah.
wrap them, you bubble wrap them, you pack them, you put fragile all on the outside, and they just throw the boxes.
Mhm. Yeah, they're not gentle.
No.
So now I'm going to try to make a Christmas tree with that pattern. I'm going to see using the pattern if I can use these cookie cutters and cut it to the same size. But if not, then I'll redo it and trace the pattern and cut it.
So are they going to be holding the tree?
Yeah, so this one here, this middle Gingy has a Christmas tree in his hand. Can you
Oh,
see
how
that? Yeah.
cute. So cute. Love, love, love.
Feels
Oh,
a
I
little
made another
hectic over here
piece.
with this big porch cleaner. It's
Y'all,
always
every
hectic.
time I stand up, my legs are so sore because we early Saturday morning, I told you we visited my son. We went to a car show. We left his house at like 6:15 in the morning, and we were at the car show by 6:30, 6:40, and we walked and walked and walked and walked. We walked miles. There was hundreds and hundreds of cars.
Oh,
And then
that's
we went
fun
back
though.
home in the afternoon. They had a fall festival in the little town they live in. So we
Mm-hmm.
went back. We met my other son and two of his three little girls. His newest is only 4 months old. So she stayed home with my daughter in law. But we walked and walked and walked and walked and walked again. So uh, I sure got my steps in on Saturday.
My dad used to do car shows, so I've been to
Fun.
several. They're
Did
fun.
he have like an antique car or did he have a sports car?
Like a muscle car. So he would always
Uh,
buy these old, old antique cars and then he would fix them up
Fix them.
and,
Yeah.
and take them to the shows and stuff. And about
Nice.
the time he'd get one done and show it, then he'd sell it and start over. I think
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
enjoyed restoring them. So
Fun. Maricela, you guys are going to one this weekend? That'll be fun. Such a nice time of year because the weather is just so gorgeous. It was picture perfect for us here in North Carolina. It was like it got up Saturday to like around 80, but there was no humidity, so it was comfortable. I had a little sweatshirt on in the morning, and by 10 o'clock, I was taking my sweatshirt off and just had t-shirt and shorts. It was just beautiful.
the weather was perfect this weekend for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. And then what I'll probably do, like you've seen me do a lot of times, guys, is I'll take some of uh my sprinkle tape and I will put it along the seams just to camouflage. Sometimes I'll do sprinkle tape. Sometimes I'll do glitter cord just to hide that seam again, just to finish it off nice.
Yeah.
I like things because you never know. I don't know if I'm keeping this or selling it, and you never know where it's going to be displayed. If it's in a corner, great, you won't see the back, but if it's going to be displayed on a sofa table or a dining table, you're going to be able to see it all the way around. So I like finishing my things all the way around if I
Hmm.
can. If I can. Sometimes you can't, but if I can, I do.
This Christmas tree came from the Jillo Creations, I think, on
I
Etsy.
love her. I love her so
And
much.
it's actually a little too small. So I'm going to see if I can roll it thinner and make it fit. If not, I'll cut it using the pattern. But I thought if the cutters work, that'd be awesome.
Oh, I know. I know. In a perfect world, right?
Right, right. So I may make a couple of them since they're going to get thin.
I always try to do that. I'm like, certainly in my stash of things and things and more things and more things, I certainly should have, a cutter or something, whatever, what I'm looking for. And 9 times out of 10, I will, but, every once in a while I don't. And it bums me out. I'm
Right,
like,
something close.
I
I think
have
that'll work.
12 different tree cutters, but I don't have the size that I need.
Exactly. That's what I ran into. So we're going to make this one work though.
All right, and then let's see, which way is this hat gonna go? It's gonna go this way, so I'm gonna cover this end with glitter foam sheet, but I don't have to cover that end because it's gonna get glued down. Then we can move on, guys. We can move on. What time? Oh, it's 5 up. How about that? Well,
All right. Well, I'll probably finish mine next week then, too.
I will in my spare time this week do some of the behind the scenes prep work, guys, just covering the rest of my parts and pieces. And then we'll get to the fun part next week of actually, trying to start putting it together. I do want to space it out though, because we have 3 more Mondays. Oh, Christy, you're going to a car show this week too? That's fun. This time of year, they're so fun to go to because the weather usually is gorgeous. I don't like going to them necessarily in the summer because it's just too dang hot. I get overheated so quickly and it's just hot and sticky and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All right, cut this out really quick. And I'm happy I got all my base styrofoam covered. So the only other 2 pieces I have over here are the face and the legs. And like I said, they're going to be foam clay. So everything that needed to be covered with glitter foam sheets, we did today. So check that off the list, guys. Who's gonna give these a try? Either the porch cleaner like Shannon's making or a version of this. And I mean, you can even downsize. You don't have to make it the size. I'm downsizing from the inspiration because that is too big. I just don't have room to store big stuff, but you can make a version of what I'm doing and make it even smaller.
They
Like
also have a
shoe.
nutcracker that I like what I'm doing. They have it in a nutcracker as well. That would be a lot of fun to do. Oh, shoot.
I would
That
love to
one
see
got stuck.
that. I'm obsessed with nutcrackers. Oh my gosh. I would love to see someone do that.
Hey, Christy.
Where's
Nutcracker.
the car show, Christy? Is it near you or do you have to travel? And are you trailing your husband's car or are you going to drive it? The one we went to, it took
You have
us
to
like
grace
2
these.
hours and 15 minutes to get to our son's. And then from his house, it was about another 30 minutes to get to the car show.
Mm-hmm.
It was just outside of Raleigh. So my husband drove his Corvette. He's like, it's beautiful. It's not going to rain. It's not like we're driving to a different state. He's like, I'm going to drive it.
Yeah,
But
fun.
he's a little picky about putting the miles on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's the hat. How cute. And I will cover those seams with the matching glitter cord so you won't
That's
see
cute.
those seams.
That looks
And
good.
then the face, again, I'm going to glue these 2 discs together and then I will cover the discs with graham cracker foam clay. That'll be the face. And then this is his little coat, his little body. So there's the face and here's how the hat will go. I am going to put some styrofoam up inside that lid there so it'll sit nice and flat on his head. But how cute. His arms I'm going to make out of foam clay. And then the 2 little legs will be these styrofoam rods. And then this styrofoam ball that I cut in half. So I'll
I
glue
can't
it
wait to
on
see it
like
come
that.
together.
Me too.
It's gonna be
Because you
cute.
know how that goes. Sometimes you have an idea in your head, and when you go to try to execute it, sometimes it doesn't come out.
Right.
Uh,
I think it's gonna
Travel
look
to the
really good.
coast in Biloxi, and you're driving the car. That'll be so fun, Christy. I know you guys are gonna have an amazing time, and hopefully you'll have really nice weather. Look how cute this little guy's gonna be. He's got. I cut
Gonna
his
be
legs
cute.
a little short. I guess I could have made him longer, but he'll be cute. He'll just have squatty little legs. It'll be fine. And this portion looks so big right now, but remember, we're going to give him a scarf. So that'll knock that down a little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's gonna be cute.
So in the lineup after us, I looked and it's gone out of my head. Let me pull the graphic back up.
I was gonna say.
So right up after us will be, come on, computer, don't fail me now. Okay, in the 3 o'clock spot is Shay's Creations hosting Michelle Glitzy Yaya. So they are on right now at 3. We're going to hop over and see them. Thanks to everyone who hung out with Shannon and I this afternoon. And thank you to Shannon for joining me this month.
Thanks for having me. And I will complete mine next week as well. So
Sounds good. All right.
Finish putting my tree together. Bye.
Perfect. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. See you again soon. Bye.